one of the more interesting conversations that I've had was from an individual who was highly recommended to me. Um, he came to my office and he was a high profile, um, very wealthy individual, very successful, and his entry into this phenomenon is that he thought he was going crazy. He was hearing voices, he was receiving messages, and he was a atheist at the time, and he was raised Jewish, and the beings that were talking to him started predicting things. He started experiencing things that demonstrated that what he was experiencing was not just him, or just delusional thoughts. And he was told by whoever or whatever that was talking to him over the course of the last couple of years. He's learned that, and what is his paradigm is that, what these things are telling him is that Jesus a was a real figure that was the Son of God and transcended his human nature, and was capable of doing things beyond kind of he basically hacked the system, if you will, almost like a Neo. This is the way that this guy describes it. So this guy went from being a raised Jewish turned atheist, having never read the Bible, to suddenly start believing that this character Jesus might be the real thing, and which compelled him to read the Bible. So
In the last piece, if I'm not mistaken, David Grush put you onto this guy, right?
I don't want to say, because I don't want to.
Is this guy just a everyday guy, or is he like someone public that we would know the name of, or just like a
No,
normal
you wouldn't
dude?
know his name, but he's prominent in DC,
Hmm.
and
That's
he's very
interesting.
successful.
but
Okay.
not prominent in ufology.
No, he wants
Wow.
nothing to do with his name being mentioned anywhere.
Well, I respect that, but that's a very compelling story. We're gonna have people guessing for years on that for sure.
Let me follow up with him. I was just gonna say, one reason, like, I think that UFO disclosure is hindered because the interdimensional aspect of it. And one thing, like, that gets confused is just because there's physical craft or physical bodies, they assume, well, this can't be angels, this can't be, something that's spiritual because there's physical things. Well, I want you to understand in the Bible, it's very clear. Angels are indistinguishable from humans at times. It says, be careful who you entertain, for you may be entertaining
Hmm.
angels unaware. They were physical, and when they came into the daughters of men, they were physical to have physical relations with them. That's in Genesis 6. And they
Yeah.
also taught humans metallurgy and Enoch. So he taught them how to work metals and have technology. These are fallen angels. So just because there's
Hmm.
something physical doesn't mean it's from another planet.
I couldn't agree more. In fact, whenever I was speaking with this individual, I I I personally believe that he's not talking to angels; he's talking to fallen angels,
Right.
who are deceiving him. Because the Bible is very clear that even the fallen angels believe in Jesus, and will not deny that he is the Son of God.
Which aligns with the statements or claims that invoking the name of Jesus would end an abduction or an experience kind of right there. Now, these are reports. We don't, I mean, it's almost unproven, but it aligns with this stuff. I find that at times, how close, uh, religion is to ufology. And there's just a kind of a layer of ignorance between the two. They
Mhm.
don't, you know what I mean? They're not always sharing information. People don't know how closely they align. I got to thank Taylor a ton for asking these questions. And we got to get to the next speaker. Thank you guys so much.